I'll be reading a horror story I made for I made this year. Yeah, this year about a news reporter reporting about a cult. It's the first in the chronological series, but second in the how I wrote it and what order I wrote it series. So it's like if I made two of these, which I kind of did, but I didn't really make. It's part of a pentalogy, a 5-story series. But mine are short story. Mine are like short stories, not like books, like actual like book size, like Hunger Games, for example. Not like actually a Hunger Games, like yep. So the first one I wrote is the third in the series. This is the first one. This is the second one I wrote, and it's the first one in the series, since it's like the introduction of what's happened, how how everything started, blah. Yeah. So yeah, I'm gonna start reading. The cult meeting. Tonight's gonna be one of the first days I'll be investigating this cult. I'm a new news reporter at Nightly News. I would like to remain anonymous, so my family will be safe. The cult name is Outeruniverse. They do a gathering every harvest moon. Now, I don't believe in cults or anything spiritual, so when I was told about this case, I thought they were really joking. But no. They said that they found something weird at Cementland. I'm not gonna say what's here since it's kind of gonna dox the place, which is a far drive from where I live. It's now night, and my team and I found the place, but I don't see them. But then we hear fire crackling, so my team goes there, and we see the cult in black and purple clothing. That's when we once we started to record the meeting, and then we saw them with glass bottles, and then they poured something in the fire, and it turned purple. Then they threw some more, and then they threw some other things in. Probably should put that in there, but I'll explain why there's not many words in this. Not sure what they were. After they did some form of chanting, they left after 30 minutes. After a few minutes of recording them, I got used to seeing an actual cult. And this should be the last few months before we stop. So I should be fine with my work. On Friday night, I go back to Cementland, and they are there again. But I should be fine. They see me. Yeah, it's very short. Why? We did it for a school project. It's like a whole entire, like, writing competition where you had to, like, pick a certain category. Now, I think ours was a horror. Ours was, I think, open-ended, which explains why it's cut off. The word limit, I think it's in my folder, but it's not with me right now, so yeah, I know there's a word limit so I think I should find it real quick. Hold on, be right back. I'm gonna try and look for it. I found the original document. These lines, the thing up there counted 2, so we 1, 2, 3. Let me see real quick. Yeah, now remember, the entire story was 228 words, including this, so although it'll be 228. Our word limit was 250, so what was it again? yeah, so I had to, like, make it so it would still be correct from, like, here. But, like, I wanted to put other, but I didn't want to risk, you know, going over the word limit, so yeah. I would have added things if I realized that the word limit was already, like, pretty far away. So yeah, I finished the series like a while ago, like before school ended. So now I'm working on a new series, because I've been working on a new series since like right before school ended. I'm on the I think the third one. I think I need to type out the second one, and I'm working on the third one. Yeah, I am. Okay. It's pretty fun. I actually got really good at writing horror. My mouth is dry. Not really much to say anymore, except I will post more here for a bit. I finished my other series on my gaming channel, my Natural Disaster Survival series. Pretty fun, actually. The next one in chronological order, will actually answer what happened to this guy. The nightly news guy. Because it's an open-ended story, so we kind of think on what happened at the end. So we had to use Harvest somewhere. And same with Moon. Sorry, no, there was actually Gathering. Which, there's the action right there, Gathering. And we had to use the word Moon. Yeah, that's what I do with it. So, hope you liked it. Hope you liked it. Goodbye.